Today, I'm going to explain an original superhero sci-fi thriller story called Cheetah Boy. This is part 1 of 7 of season 1 of an original cinematic universe available only on this channel. Enjoy. It happened in slow motion. Joe was playing soccer with his friends. He ran faster. He shot a goal, and he missed. The ball flew over the goal, over the fence, out onto the street. He ran to the street for the ball. He didn't see the truck. The driver, texting, didn't see him either. Joe grabbed the ball. I got it! Slam. Joe didn't remember much after that. Lying broken on the floor, the driver calling 911. The woman in the ambulance. Just keep breathing, sweetie. His mom, crying. Is there anything else you could do? Please? And Joe woke up. His mom was crying, looking at his legs. Mommy? Sweetheart. What happened? I'm so sorry, sweetie. Sorry about what? You had an accident. A truck ran over your legs. They had to amputate them. I'm sorry. What does amputate mean? It means cut them off, sweetie. Below the knee. You have to get prosthetics. I'm so sorry. What? But I can still feel them. His mom started crying, then reached down and pulled the sheet off of his legs. Joe saw his legs. But I still feel them. Days later, a man in an expensive-looking suit showed up outside Joe's hospital room. Oh no, not a chance! His mom stormed out of the room and started yelling at the man. He tried to explain, but his mom got mad. She yelled more and more. Joe went to sleep. Days later, Joe's mom was crying as the same man sat next to Joe's bed. Hello, Joe. How are you? Joe grit his teeth. He tried not to cry. How do you think? Funny kid. Who are you, mister? My name is Karsten Borsk. I'm the owner of the company whose truck hit you. Why did you let it hit me? The man looked upset. I didn't. I fired the man that hit you, and I'm paying for all your medical bills. He's not going to get you out of the lawsuit. What's a lawsuit? You don't want to know, kid. Listen, I'm paying for your medical bills, and I've instructed my lawyer to pay as much money as your mom is asking for. We're not going to fight it in court. What? His mom was shocked. But I don't think that's good enough. Karsten reached into his breast pocket. Inside, he pulled out a vial of glowing liquid. It shimmered under the fluorescent light. I made this. The government didn't approve it, but if you drink it, your legs will grow back, and maybe more. We need good kids like you, helping people to do the right thing. Otherwise, everything's going to be chaos. More chaos than you can ever imagine. Don't you dare give that to him! His mom fought for the vial, but Karsten gave it to Joe. Security burst into the room. They pulled Karsten away from Joe. Where's the serum? Drink it, Joe. Please. Joe looked at the glowing vial, and at the end of the room, at the foot of his bed, he saw them. Plastic legs. Prosthetic. He didn't want to wear them. He drank the serum. Boom! Joe was in the air, plummeting towards the ground. Ah! Zoom. A man in a yellow costume jumped up, grabbed him out of the air, and pulled him to the ground. That was a close one. Well, it's about time someone else had super speed powers like me. I'm Lightning Man. Powers? But I was in an accident, I can't... Joe looked down. His legs were regenerated. Completely new. Is this magic? What is... Don't worry about it, kid. It happens to everybody. Look, super speed is the best power, so don't let nobody get you down. We can manipulate reality. Watch. He grabbed Joe and ran as fast as he could. Time and space warped around him, and Joe felt like he was sick, but also, what he saw was amazing. A conflux of everything, every place, every time in the same moment. Ah! Lightning Man dropped Joe into a mountain of snow. What's wrong with you? Look, out in front of them. The world stretched. We're on top of Mount Everest. Lightning Man waved at the climbers who stared at him in shock. Joe looked at the view. Mount Everest is in Asia. They got here in 10 seconds. The cold wind blew through his hair. This is amazing. The wind started freezing Joe's skin. Take me back, please. No problem. He grabbed Joe and sped him back, in the flow of places and things when they were running. Joe was sure he felt someone watching him. Lightning Man dropped Joe off at the street corner where they were. Joe's head hurt. See what I mean? Super speed's the best. With us around, nobody's ever gonna... Joey? Out of the hospital Joe's mom stared at them. Her jaw dropped. Mom, look! The potion the man in the suit gave me grew my legs back. And I even have super speed, just like Lightning Man. Lightning Man smiled, then ran off and grabbed some flowers, handing them to her. Isn't it awesome? Joe went for a hug, but his mom took a step back. She's afraid of him. Zoom! Joe ran as fast as he could. The tears started to flow as places and things merged around him, stuck in time. How could she want him like this? He's a freak. He wishes he still didn't have his legs. Time moved around him. He stepped a football field with each step. A building was in his way. He can't stop. He was gonna hit those people. Hey! Lightning Man grabbed Joe by the shirt, pulling him to a stop. She didn't know what she was doing back there. It's a lot for some people. That potion turned me into a freak. I wish I was dead. Listen, kid. If you run too fast without knowing the rules, somebody's gonna get hurt. I'm a freak. Zoom. Joe ran away from him, but in the speed zone, Lightning Man lightly jogged, catching up to him. He pulled him to a stop. Stop it, kid. You're gonna hurt someone. But I don't want super speed. My mom hates me. Look at them. He pointed. Joe looked where he was pointing and saw people on the city streets looking at him with awe, like a god. Like he wasn't a boy anymore. Can any of them do what you can? No, but yeah, you didn't ask for it. Yeah, people like your mom aren't gonna understand you. I didn't ask for it either. But we can move fast enough to stop bad things from happening. So look, you got your legs back. Go live a normal life if you want. But every time someone gets hurt, remember, that's on you. Joe looked down at his legs. This all happened so fast. I know, kid. And I know how hard it is. Lightning Man got on his knee and looked into Joe's eyes. But I promise you, this is a gift. And I'm going to teach you how to use it to protect people. Protect them from what? Everybody on the street fainted, as if their brains were just switched off. Kid! Lightning Man ran in different directions, but his eyes were rolling into the back of his head. He fainted, falling to the floor. A portal of dark energy opened onto the street. Out of it stepped a blonde man in a black costume, with the letters K-I-A written across his chest. Oh, I think he's talking about me. Who are you? The king of the world. Well, in 16.9 days, he lifts a phone showing Joe's mom tied to a chair with a gun to her head. My power is I know everything, every outcome, every path, every death, including hers. He smiled a perfect white smile. So tell me, Joseph, do you want to be a hero or an orphan? Thanks for watching the video. This is part 1 of a 7-episode arc, so subscribe if you want to see part 2. Bye.